Hi everyone, Telios here. This is going to be a video on a test for a team in P3 that I'm looking at. It's going to consist of first order and two droids. So basically with the Metal Mayhem, droids can add dots, and I think basically getting like a 3 droid and 3 first order, it might actually be better than just running a straight first order team. So this is going to be an experiment. It may not work. Um, but I'm going to run Kylo Ren Unmasked. I'm going to run the First Order Stormtrooper. And then I'm going to run First Order Officer because I need to continue feeding turn meter to Kylo Ren. So the two droids that I'm going to run with this are the IG 88, which I have a Zeta on, and then the HK 47, which I did not run because I platooned most of my Sith Empire team. So I have two droids, and I'm going to end up getting a third droid with the platoons that we did, and we're going to give this a whirl. The whole idea is to add a bunch of dots and have Kylo Ren unmasked tank up as much as we can here at the beginning. So the hard part is you got to get through the opener. Yeah, you just got to survive the opener. So I think I'm going to do a stun here. And then I think I'm going to summon the bot and get another taunter up. And then we're going to get rolling. So basically, the droids should have a ton of crit chance and be able to apply dots. Just tons and tons of dots. And the whole idea is basically use your double tank to absorb damage. And with IG-88, as you can see, he's target locking and applying dots and ability block, and just he's just being a real nuisance, which is exactly what we want. So we just want him to be a huge nuisance here. And then I'm going to keep feeding turn meter over to Kylo Ren Unmasked. I want to make sure that we're getting protection up on him, which is why I ran him as lead. Technically, I probably could have run IG as a lead here, and that might have worked out well. That might have worked out okay as well. Because that would have actually added even more dots. Something for me to consider next time. But running First Order and crew as a lead pretty much guarantees me that I'm going to have double tanks and the ability to cleanse. The biggest problem that I think I'm going to end up being worried about is being able to cleanse tanks when that comes around. So it's almost even more important for me to consider how I'm going to manage tanks than it is to worry even about the DPS. So I'm actually going to stun the tank, even though we have the clone commander, a medic, and the clone sarge up. It's just I have to be able to control the tanks with the way that I'm running this. Otherwise, I'm going to be in really big trouble. But you notice everything right now is ability blocked. So I'm not really in too much trouble. Like medic isn't going to do very much. They can't. Nothing can taunt. Actually, I've got this like on lockdown. This is going way better than I thought it would, if I'm being perfectly honest. The droids are really doing a lot of work, and I don't think they're going to be able to get through my crew, at least not in this wave, or my first order stormtrooper. So for reference, I'm pretty sure that I went two out of four last time with first order because I got an unlucky pull in wave 3. I think this is actually even better than running a straight first order team. What I found with first order is they just don't do enough damage. And by the time you get to wave 3, it becomes an attrition battle. You're only running, basically for me, I was only running first order TIE pilot as damage. And it just isn't enough. So with the way that we have our platoons, Running a double droid in this comp is actually great. This is working out much better than I thought. I don't know that I'm going to go like 4-4. I'll probably end up getting like 3-4 though, unless I get a really unlucky pull here, which I didn't. This is great. So, part of this is just luck. Part of this is just luck of the draw, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I feel like this is working better than the other versions that I've been trying to run of this. So there we go with that taunt that I was talking about. So it's really important here that I get the... Oh, well, I cleansed the taunt. So the clone ARC Trooper that can apply daze is something that I cannot deal with. This is kind of bad because now the clone Sarge has all of his buff ups. That's really bad. So that's really, really unlucky there. But I think I'm actually going to be able to handle this anyways. I still have First Order Stormtrooper, and I'm going to be able to keep... I'm going to be able to keep him applying defense up to everybody. And yeah, so crew going down, not ideal, obviously. I think if crew was G13, he wouldn't have gone down there, and I would have been able to recover health back up for him. As it stands, I'm definitely going to clear this wave, but that probably means I'm going to get destroyed on the next one. So, but this is good. I mean, you can kind of see like the dots are really doing work here, and having the droid summon to be able to pull in more dots is also very, very nice. So there we go. We'll be at 3 of 4 on phase 3 with kind of a partial team here. And then I'm probably going to get really destroyed in wave 4. Oh yeah, so we've got like GK, we've got Padme, and we've got the elite Anakin. The elite Anakin is probably going to one shot probably everyone. Even though you have to focus on clone ARC Trooper, I have to attack GK here. I bet I don't even get through protection if I'm being perfectly honest. Yeah, so there goes Anakin. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna get wrecked here. But this is how Wave 4 goes. You either can control it with the premium team, or you basically get really destroyed. So 3 of 4 waves with the split First Order and Droid team. I think that was actually better than running pure First Order. So depending on your platoons, this could be a great team to run.